Good morning, Coleman, and thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Friday, November 15th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Wallace State Community College welcomed local 8th graders for its Career and Showcase Tools of the Trade event. Sips and Strokes is holding their second annual fundraiser for Cullman County DHR, and the City of Good Hope prepares for its Christmas Parade and Christmas in the Park event. All this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. Leading off our top stories today, 22-year-old Christopher Dean Eugene Brown was sentenced to 80 years in prison on Tuesday, November 12th for the murder of 23-year-old Roberto Juarez Ramos of Blunsville. The shooting occurred on May 21st, 2023 at the Cullman City parking deck. Brown pleaded guilty to the crime in August without a plea agreement known as a blind plea. Cullman County District Attorney Champ Crocker said that after hearing from both sides, Cullman County Circuit Judge Martha Williams sentenced Brown to 80 years. Crocker praised the swift action of law enforcement, noting that Brown was in custody within 12 hours of the crime. Brown was arrested at his residence in Summerton with assistance from Walker County law enforcement. According to the Cullman Police Department, officers responded to a shooting at approximately 2:40 a.m. and found Ramos deceased at the scene. Then Police Chief David Niceta said that 8 to 10 witnesses at the parking deck were able to positively identify Brown as the shooter. The witnesses cooperated with police, helping to locate Brown with assistance from the public, other law enforcement agencies, and the district attorney's office. Crocker said, "We are satisfied with this 80-year sentence as being both a crime deterrent and making our community safer." In other news, area 8th graders visited Wallace State Community College for the Career and Showcase Tools of the Trade event, getting hands-on experience in various careers. Here's our own Jen Baker with more.
Wallace State Community College is hosting a career and showcase for tools of the trade here at Wallace State, and 1,700 students, 8th grade students, are here for a hands-on experience.
This is an annual event put on by Wallace State, by the Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce, Cullman Economic Development, Cullman County Economic Development, and really the whole community, because the vendors are people within this community. And this is a job experience, let's say, I guess, for 8th graders in Cullman County, Blount County, and Winston County.
Schools rotate around 5 different locations on the Wallace State campus. The first location is the Simulation Center in the nursing building and gives the students a realistic hospital experience. Second location is the Pine Heart Conference Building and has different career choice booths for students to explore. The third location is the Welding and Innovation Center, which is about computer science, agriculture, tool tech, and more. The fourth location is College Drive and Track, which allows students to climb on heavy equipment and teaches them about the road department and Sprout fiber internet. And the fifth location is at the Tom Drake Building, which has the funeral home with the cosmetics on the outside and career tables on the inside.
This has helped me because I've always had my mindset on one thing. So then it's opened my mind. It has opened my mind to anything else that I've wanted to do, and taught me what the day will look like if I go into that career.
In Hicksville, I'm Jen Baker with the Cullman Tribune.
Thanks, Jen. And to finish up our top stories, Governor Kay Ivey has announced 2 grants totaling $2 million to boost aviation-related jobs and career opportunities in the cities of Guntersville and Cullman. Guntersville will receive a $1 million grant from the Appalachian Regional Commission to expand hangar space at its municipal airport. Cullman is also receiving a $1 million ART grant to fund the construction of a 10,000 square foot hangar and a 1,600 square foot classroom facility at Cullman Regional Airport. This project will support Wallace State Community College's expansion of its aviation and flight technology program, helping meet the growing demand for commercial pilots and certified aviation maintenance technicians. This project is a collaboration involving the City of Cullman, Wallace State, Cullman County, the Cullman Economic Development Agency, and Martin Aviation. Governor Ivey said, "Alabama's footprint in aerospace and aviation industries continues to grow. I'm pleased to support these new projects in Cullman and Guntersville and the potential they hold not only for these 2 cities, but also the broader North Alabama region." That's it for today's top stories. Stay with us because after the break, we'll take a look at how some former Alabama standouts are performing in the NFL.
What's in the magazine? October's peeking in. Oktoberfest in Cullman, let the fun begin. Heroes in our town, business all around. Recipes for sharing, joy everywhere found. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears. Community so bright, polka through the night. Sports spotlight today, kids come out to play. Fields and courts are buzzing in the autumn sway. Germans came to stay, crafts and brews on display. Cullman's heart is glowing in the polka way. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears. Community so bright, polka through the night.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. In today's sports segment, we're going to take a look at how some former Alabama standouts are performing in the NFL. A handful of former Crimson Tide players were showcased on Sunday Night Football when the Detroit Lions visited the Houston Texans. Detroit won the contest in come-from-behind fashion, thanks in part to big performances by Brian Branch and Jamar Gibbs. Branch totaled 10 tackles, including 1 for loss, and defended 2 passes. Gibbs rushed 71 yards on 19 carries to go with 37 receiving yards. For the Texans, wideout John Mechie caught 5 passes for a career-best 74 yards to go with his first career receiving touchdown. Jalen Hurts put together another outstanding performance for the Eagles, guiding Philadelphia to a 34-6 win over the Dallas Cowboys. Hurts completed 14 of 20 passes for 202 yards and a touchdown. He also controlled the game with his legs, adding 56 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on just 7 carries. Najee Harris continued his consistent running in Pittsburgh's 28-27 win over the Washington Commanders. The Steelers' tailback rushed for 53 yards and a touchdown on 21 carries. Calvin Ridley of the Titans rounded out the group of offensive players for the week. Ridley was targeted 9 times, catching 5 passes for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns in Tennessee's loss to the Los Angeles Chargers. A'Shawn Robinson also shined in Carolina's 20-17 overtime victory over the New York Giants in Germany. The veteran lineman recorded 7 tackles, 2 of which were for loss, and 1 sack, to go with a quarterback hit and 1 forced fumble. Anfernee Jennings and the New England defense terrorized the Chicago Bears. Jennings lived in the backfield, making 4 tackles and collecting a season-high 2 sacks to go with 3 quarterback hits. In the secondary, Marlon Humphrey recorded 5 solo stops, a quarterback hit, 1 pass defended, and a forced fumble for the Ravens in Baltimore's 35-34 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday Night Football. That covers sports for today, but be sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be back right after this message. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. As temperatures continue to drop, the Alabama EMA offers these 4 tips to help you stay warm and safe. First, clear your gutters to prevent ice dams from forming. Ice dams can damage your roof and cause leaks inside of your home. Second, trim trees or bushes that are close to your house to prevent them from falling onto your home during a winter storm. Third, if you have a fireplace or wood stove, make sure you have enough firewood to last you through the entire winter. And finally, remember your pets. They can get cold and suffer from hypothermia just like humans. Ensure they have a warm place to sleep and plenty of food and water. Stay warm and stay safe this winter. Sips and Strokes Cullman and Cullman County DHR are hosting their second annual fundraiser at Goat Island Brewing on Saturday, November 16th at 1 p.m. Proceeds will benefit children served by Cullman County's Department of Human Resources. Participants can enjoy a door hanger painting class, choosing between Merry and Bright or Let It Snow designs. Owner Emily Bussman says that Sips and Strokes is proud to be part of serving the community through fundraisers throughout the year. Participants can enjoy all that Goat Island Brewing has to offer during the class, including a range of drinks available for purchase. Registration is $55 per person and it closes this evening. To sign up, visit sipsandstrokescullman.resclick.com. Amy Oliver, Family Preservation Supervisor for Cullman County DHR, emphasized the impact of community support, stating, "We can't make sure that these children have the same Santa experience as every other child on our own. It takes a village." For more information, contact Sips and Strokes Cullman at 256-338-6333 or email cullman@sipsandstrokes.com. Mark your calendars. The City of Good Hope is hosting its Christmas Parade and Christmas in the Park on December 14th. The festivities begin with a Christmas parade starting at 2 p.m., which will kick off at the Good Hope football field and make its way to Good Hope City Hall. Following the parade from 3 until 5 p.m., enjoy Christmas in the Park. There will be free food, ornament crafts for the kids, pictures with Santa, and more. If you'd like to sign up to be in the parade, call City Hall at 256-739-3757 or scan the QR code on your screen. This Thursday, Cullman County Sheriff Matt Gentry and the Cullman County Sheriff's Rodeo Committee made their annual donation to both the Cullman County and Cullman City school systems. Over the past 10 years, the Sheriff's Office has donated over $155,000 to help fund special needs programs across the district. This year's donation will be divided among the 31 schools in Cullman County that have special needs children. Sheriff Gentry said, "I've always said that children are our most valuable asset. I am reminded at just how valuable each and every year at this time. The Special Needs Rodeo is very near and dear to my heart, and I am truly honored to be able to host it. Here at the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, we all look forward to this special event every year. Seeing the smiles and joy on all the kids and adults' faces is extremely rewarding." This year's Special Needs Rodeo will be held on Thursday, December 12th. The Cullman County Sheriff's Office Rodeo will take place on Friday and Saturday, December 13th and 14th. That's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be back right after this message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Jack Clay Montgomery, 87 of Cullman, passed away on Tuesday, November 12th at his residence. Funeral service for Mr. Montgomery is today at 1 p.m. at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. Visitation will be held from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the chapel. Interment will follow at Cullman City Cemetery. Rebecca Becky McAnally passed away on Tuesday, November 12th at her residence. The family will receive visitors at Mountain View Missionary Baptist Church on Saturday, November 16th from noon until 2 p.m., with services beginning at 2 p.m. Burial will follow at Mount Zion United Methodist Church. Rodney Douglas Buckaloo, 43 of Cullman, passed away on Tuesday, November 12th. Funeral service for Mr. Buckaloo is Saturday, November 16th at 2 p.m. at Bethlehem West Baptist Church. Visitation will be held today from 5 until 8 p.m. at the church. Mr. Buckaloo will lie in state from noon until 2 p.m. on Saturday. Interment will follow the service at Bethlehem West Baptist Church Cemetery. Linda Jean Gilbert, 84 of Albertville, passed away on Wednesday, November 13th at Cullman Health and Rehab. There are no services planned at this time. Michael Don Livingston, 76 of Cullman, passed away on Wednesday, November 13th at the Folsom Center. Funeral service for Mr. Livingston will be at 1 p.m. on Monday, November 18th at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home, with burial at Cullman Memory Gardens. Visitation will be from 6 until 8 p.m. on Sunday, November 17th at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home. Nelda Sue Brown, 88 of Bremen, passed away on Thursday, November 14th at Woodland Village Healthcare. Funeral service for Ms. Brown will be today at 11 a.m. at Ryans Creek Baptist Church, with burial at Ryans Creek Cemetery. Visitation will be today from 10 until 11 a.m. at Ryans Creek Baptist Church. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at the weekend weather forecast. Today, expect mostly sunny skies with a high of around 62. Tonight, there might be some patchy fog after 2 a.m., but otherwise, it'll be mostly clear with lows near 39. Tomorrow morning, we might see a bit of fog before 8 a.m., but then we'll have sunny skies with a high of around 65. Tomorrow night will be mostly clear with lows of around 42. On Sunday, it's looking mostly sunny with highs near 69. And on sunny night, expect partly cloudy skies with lows of around 46. And that wraps up another edition of Cullman Today. Thanks so much for starting your morning with us. Remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest updates and stories. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. But until then, I'm Dustin Isom, wishing you a fantastic weekend, Cullman.